Somebody needs to hear this today. God has not forgotten you. I don't know what you have been praying about in secret. I don't know the burden you carried into this place today. I don't know how many nights you have gone to bed asking yourself, when will my own story change? Maybe you have been praying for a job. Maybe you have been trusting God for your marriage. Maybe you have been believing God for your children. Maybe you have been waiting for your business to grow. Maybe you have been asking God for healing, direction, restoration, or simply one opportunity that will change your life. And because the answer has not come when you expected it, you have started wondering, God, have you forgotten me? But I came to tell somebody today, the fact that you are waiting does not mean God has abandoned you. The fact that the door has not opened does not mean the door will never open. There are things God is doing behind the scenes that you don't have the eyes to see yet. Sometimes we look at our lives and think nothing is happening because we cannot see anything happening. But let me tell you something. A seed can be buried in the ground for days, weeks, even months. From the surface, it looks like nothing is happening. But underneath the soil, something is taking place. Roots are growing. Strength is developing. Life is forming. And eventually, what was hidden underground begins to appear above the ground. Your life may look like that seed right now. You may feel buried. You may feel forgotten. You may feel like everybody else is moving forward while you are standing in the same place. But hear me, being buried is not the same as being forgotten. Sometimes God allows you to be hidden because He is preparing you. Joseph was forgotten in prison, but he was not forgotten by God. David was overlooked in his father's house, but he was not overlooked by God. Hannah cried year after year, but her tears did not cancel God's plan. Greatest mistake is that you are looking at your present situation and using it to predict your future. Don't do that. Your present condition is not your final destination. You may be struggling today and celebrating tomorrow. You may be saying, God, where are you today? And tomorrow you may be saying, God, now I understand. There are some prayers you prayed years ago that God did not answer immediately because you were not ready for what you were asking for. Sometimes we ask God for the blessing, but we are not prepared for the responsibility attached to the blessing. You are asking for a bigger platform, but God is developing your character. You are asking for more money, but God is teaching you discipline. You are asking for influence, but God is teaching you humility. You are asking for a relationship, but God is teaching you how to love without losing yourself. You are asking God to change your circumstances while God is working on changing you. Changing you. And sometimes the greatest miracle is not what God changes around you. It is what God changes inside you. So stop saying, everybody is ahead of me. Nothing good ever happens to me. God has forgotten me. Instead, say, I may not understand my season, but I trust my God. Because faith is not trusting God only when everything makes sense. There will be days when you do everything right and still experience disappointment. There will be days when people you trusted will disappoint you. There will be days when an opportunity you desperately wanted will go to somebody else. But don't allow one disappointment to convince you that God has no plan for you. One closed door does not mean every door is closed. Sometimes God closes a door because He knows what is waiting behind it. Sometimes rejection is protection. And sometimes what you called a tragedy today will become the testimony you use to encourage somebody tomorrow. So, child of God, don't give up. You have come too far to quit now. You have survived things you thought would destroy you. You have cried tears you never told anybody about. You have walked through seasons that nobody even knew about. And look at you. You are still standing. That alone is evidence that your story is not finished. Don't let today's pain make you abandon tomorrow's promise.
Don't let one person's rejection make you question your worth. Don't let one failed business make you believe you cannot succeed. Don't let one broken relationship make you believe you will never experience love again. Don't let one mistake convince you that your life is ruined. God is still working. God is still shaping. God is still preparing. And God is still writing your story. When you don't see him, trust him. When you don't understand, trust him. When the answer is delayed, trust him. When people walk away, trust him. Because the God who carried you through your yesterday is still capable of carrying you into your tomorrow.
And one day you will look back at this difficult season and say, now I understand why I had to wait. Your tears will become a testimony. Your waiting will become a testimony. Your disappointment will become a testimony. Your struggle will become a testimony. And the very thing that made you ask, God, where are you, may become the very thing that makes you stand before others and say, look what the Lord has done. So lift your head, dry your tears, strengthen your heart, keep praying, keep working, keep believing. And whatever you do, don't give up. Because God has not forgotten you. Your story is still being written. Your best chapter may still be ahead. If you believe that, somebody shout, amen. If you believe God is still working behind the scenes, shout amen. If you believe that, somebody shout amen. If you believe God is still working behind the scenes, shout amen. And if you believe God has not forgotten you, give him the loudest praise in this place.